reading on the Dave Gatton coffee sessions, but it's not rolling. So I don't know what's going on unless YouTube's got some issues or whatever. I guess I will check real quick and see if it's rolling on Facebook over here. I may be just sitting here. Ah, there it goes. Facebook over here. Whoops. I may be just sitting. Okay. Yeah, apparently, YouTube. Yeah, I see it's working on. Facebook over there. Yeah, YouTube had some issues. Looks like this morning because it just got stuck and wouldn't roll, and then all of a sudden, boom! It popped, and there I am. So I don't know what's going on with that, but that's not on my end. That's a YouTube thing there. Anyway, good morning again, everybody. You probably missed me when I said it the first time because I think it just jumped ahead when it caught up. But happy Friday to you. Let's take a look and see who we got hanging out with us this morning. I'm assuming y'all can hear me okay and see me okay. It looks like, because I forgot to turn the sound off over there, it looks like the sound was working and everything. So anyway, let's see who we got hanging out here. We got Mr. LB Sharp. He says good morning to all. How you doing, LB? Good to see you. Everybody's in the house. Good morning. George Rothfuss says good morning, all weather in my neck of the woods. Southeast Michigan expecting high 53, low 39, currently 40. Started out clear and wonderful, but things are changing. Expecting showers. Well, all right. It's going to be beautiful here the next 4 days. Let's see, we got up to 76 yesterday. Today, I think it's supposed to be 81 for the high, 82 tomorrow, 83 for Sunday, and then 84 for Monday. So it's like beautiful weather the next 4 days. And then I think there's like a little chance of some rain Tuesday, but that's likely to change by then. Steve Gronsky's in the house. He says, good morning, all. 70 going up to 82. Wind still 20 plus mile per hour. Yeah, you were having some windy days the other day, I think. I see John Howard's here. Good morning, John. I'm way behind on these comments here. Thomas Grimm's in the house. Good morning. Hendrix Woodworking. 55 degrees, headed to near 80. Beautiful day. All right. There you go. It says it's Friday again. Yep, it is. You're right about that. Mr. Ballard's in the house. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you on here. Hope you're not having to be out on the road today. Gary Hammett says good morning. How you doing, Gary? Buddy Doug says, staying home today. Hey, everyone. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Doug. Heard you was a little under the weather. Kevin Hills is here. Good morning. Ryan says, Mike is off. Are you talking about mine? Or not? Because George is saying loud and clear in Michigan, so Lou Thomas is here and Sean is here. All right. I tried switching some stuff around. I'm still trying to figure out that little fuzziness problem that I have because it's so frustrating to me because when I watch the playback of some of these things, sometimes it's just perfectly clear and then for no reason at all, it'll get fuzzy for a few seconds. Oh, I see. Well, you know what? I forgot to bring the stupid. I'm sitting here talking. Here. There we go. That's what's wrong. And see, nobody else even notices that. I had that mic stuck way over there because I had to move it out of the way because I was flipping some stuff around. And I always forget to bring it back. And I sat here. I thought something was missing right here because usually this thing's kind of in my way. All right, let's see. Sounds like I'm in a tone. Y'all gotta let me know these things right off. If y'all are here every day. If something don't sound right, let me know right away because it's probably something stupid like that. I just had the mic 3 feet over that way. I'm surprised it was picking up at all. So, George, come on. I couldn't have been loud and clear. Couldn't have been. All right. There we go. All right. Well, one of these days, this is only like 466. One of these days, I'll learn how to do these live streams. That's just crazy. I'm happy to report that I was telling that story yesterday about that security guard that got out of his car and that dude walked up right behind him, shot him in the back of the head, then rifled through his pockets, stealing stuff. And, all that's just such a crazy story. Anyway, they're saying that, he was right on camera if y'all saw the video. But anyway, they've caught the guy. And guess what? You're not going to believe this. He had a lengthy record. I don't know why in the heck. These people can't be rehabilitated. Just throw them in there and lock the door and throw away the key. They're not going to be rehabilitated. I don't know. Worthless. I can't say what I'm thinking, but you probably know. Anyway, and they're still looking for the other two people that are standing right there. They got perfect pictures of them, good high quality video of them. But the other two guys that came after the murderer walked off, and they rifled through his pockets too, as well as the woman. All them people are worthless. They didn't lift a finger to even check to see if the guy was still alive. All they want to do is steal stuff. And then even the like I said, I'm sure it was a homeless guy that walked past, and he didn't lift a finger to do anything either. So I hope they get them all, put them in jail, and throw away the key. But who knows? But anyway, at least it's good to know they got the one guy. All righty, Jesse's here this morning. How you doing, Jesse? Yeah, right. Yeah, you're gonna have to start coming on here in the coffee session thing to keep me straight, I guess, because I just can't believe I did that. Because I sat right here, because when this is out of the way, you got this big arm right here, and I kept thinking, man, something's missing. But what I was trying, and I can tell already that it didn't work, is, sometimes on your computer, you'll have two different types of USBs. You'll have just a regular USB looking port, and that's the 2.0, and then you'll have one that's blue, and that's the 3.0. And I thought, well, maybe if I try making sure my camera is in one of the blue ones that's 3.0, because maybe that's what's causing it. It looks good most of the time, but then it has its little things where it can't keep up or whatever. But apparently that's not it either, because I saw it get fuzzy a while ago. So it's got to be something with my internet provider, I guess. But I just hate dealing with him. Anyway, let's see. Did I say good morning to Rob? I'm not sure if I did or not. I'll be sending out everybody's links for tomorrow night's show. And y'all know the drill. Everybody that I'm sending it to today so far has been on at least one time, so they should know the drill. So I'll be getting those out. Got to run to the UPS store this morning. I got a message from them telling me that I had a package in, and I thought, what in the heck could that be? But I think it's that company that was wanting to send me a Creality Touch, which is their version of the BL Touch, and it's the bed leveling doohickey or whatever. And I'm not really too excited about it. It might be once I get it and look at the instructions and all, I'll see. I don't think it would take long to install, but it may be a while before I put that on there and do the video on it, just because that thing is working so fantastic like it is that I hate to even fool with it and put some kind of automatic thing in. From what I've seen, a lot of those folks, when they buy a machine that maybe already has that feature, that a lot of them say they don't use it because they don't work that great, I guess. I don't know, but they if you get the bed leveled manually and get it done right, you don't really have to fool with it. But check it every once in a while. But it should stay put, and mine has. I spent all that time going around 4 or 5 times checking it with a piece of paper, and I haven't touched it since. It just keeps on going. He says I level with a sticky note in the Z offset. Yeah, I haven't done anything with the Z offset. I just leveled it with a piece of paper I stole out of my HP printer, just regular copy paper, and used that, and it worked fine. Let's see. That would be a great add-on for the Touch for auto leveling. Yeah, well, we'll see how great it is. Like I said, I hate to even fool with it because I printed stuff all day long yesterday, and basically I just draw it up, put it through the slicer, put it on the little card, stick it in there, hit the button, and then go sit down. It just does perfect. So Ryan says he pulled his BL Touch off recently. All right, well that was going to be a question I have, is if because you have to do something with the firmware, right? You have to flash the firmware to put something in there to make all that work. I don't think it's something automatic in there, and I just want to make sure I don't, if I put it on there and I don't like it, and that I won't have trouble getting back to where I was. So I don't know about all that. Good Friday morning to you, Mr. Cody. How you doing? Good to see you on here. Ryan Ballard says, the talk of lumber prices jumping again has me freaked a bit. Gonna figure out lumber for the shop today. Yeah, you might as well get it. It's only money. Probably be better to get it now like you did your steel. Go ahead and get it now instead of waiting, because I'm sure it's going to keep going up before it goes back down, if it even goes back down. I'm not confident it will. Clyde CNC's got a question here. He says, what do you think of Delta style printers? Well, I'm not even sure I know what a Delta style printer is. I assume you might be talking about a 3D printer. Let me Google that, see what comes up. Oh, here it is, Delta style 3D printer. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, they look. Let me get a picture up here. Oh yeah, I've seen those kind. Man, I clicked on this. Now there's all kinds of ads popping up. Yeah, now the ones I'm looking at, Clyde, tell me if I'm wrong, but the ones I'm looking at, they're the ones that have the arms coming down. You know, they're pretty tall, and then the build plate is round. I was watching a video just yesterday, and this guy was talking. I think he's got like 8 printers, and one of them that he has is that kind of style. I forget what he called it. He might have said Delta, but looks to me like they would take up a lot more room. And then I don't know about the round build plate thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess they work okay, or they wouldn't make them. Man, I got to get off that page. It's darn ads popping up everywhere on that one. Let me go to. My favorite place, Amazon. Yeah, here's. Yeah, it looks like they'd be pretty good if you want to do really tall stuff. Here's one, easy boy. Easy, Big Jack. I bet you can tell that mic's working now, can't you? I don't know. He's going over there. My neighbor must be going to have some more landscaping work done or something, because there's some big truck with a trailer pulling a. Oh yeah, he's back. He's backing right on around there where he had those trees taken down. He's got some kind of piece of equipment on the back, and kind of like not a bobcat, but something similar. So who knows what's going to be going on back there today. Yeah, here's a FL Sun, $399, and it has a build plate of 255 diameter, but 360 millimeters tall. So Mark's the Maslow CNC of 3D printers. I don't know, Mark. I don't see a brick tied to this one anywhere. I don't know. I like I said, I guess they work. I just don't know anything about them. Here's one for $269, and it's only 200 diameter by 200 tall, so that one's not too big. But I don't know what the. I mean, I get how they work, but I don't know that would be any better than this other style or not. But I see they still have the one just like I got for $189. Prime, you can get it tomorrow if you want it. But man, there are so many brands on there and they keep coming out with new ones all the time. But well, yeah, Clyde, are you figuring on getting one? Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Ryan says the math on Delta printers is wild. Yeah. Yeah. I like to keep the other one seems simpler to me. I don't know the other style. George says I was told to buy one by my daughter. Now she has it and is using it in her business. Okay. Oh, Clyde says they're faster. Okay. I don't know. I guess so. Ronald Cool's in the house. How you doing, Ronald? Rob says, now my dog is barking at your dog. Yeah, there's nobody can sneak up on old Jack. He can be like I can be sitting in the recliner watching YouTube videos or something on TV, and he can be laying in there, sacked out, snoring and everything. And somebody comes down that cul-de-sac and he's up, ears perked up, and headed to that window to bark at him. You don't like anybody coming in this cul-de-sac. It's kind of like me. I don't like them either. If you don't live down here, go and get out of here. Let's see. Okay, now Ronald switched to YouTube. Clyde says, I would like to. We'll get you one, Clyde. Remember what I was talking about yesterday? For something you want to do, go do it. You know, just go do it. For something you want to try, go do it. Doc Whitaker's in the house. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't see myself getting one of those kind of printers. I like, of course, I don't have that much. This is only my third one. I don't have a lot of experience with them. They might be fine, but I think I would rather see somebody else, somebody else that has one to try to get a feel for how they work and stuff. Because even though I hadn't used one of these before, I knew when I bought it, I'd watched enough videos and stuff, and it's basically a CNC machine that spits stuff out and adds instead of subtracts like a CNC router. But those other ones that do all that weird stuff up in the air, I don't know about that. George says, the crafters like the Silhouette family of machines, as does my daughter. She uses the CNC drag knife, laser cutter, and now the 3D printer. All right. Good deal. Charles says, good morning, Dave and Jack. We say good morning to you. Sean says, I have a time lapse of a Delta from 4 years ago on YouTube. Ended up giving it to my father-in-law. Okay, is that just because you wanted to be nice to your father-in-law, or is that because you really didn't like that print? I'm curious. I'm going to try to print out another. I've made 2 prototypes of this thing. I told you that thing I'd made the other day worked kind of okay. And then I tried to make some improvements to it, and I think it's probably worse now than what it was. Well, I won't. It's actually a little more stable, but now there's something else about it that I don't like. So I may go back to kind of that first design and change it slightly, and then I'm going to add something else to it. And that might be the next video for Design Spark that I do. I don't know. I just got so many different things to draw. I'm trying to think, well, I'm going to try to do something that would be interesting for folks to watch. Because I know that when I did the little, I called it the touch plate holder. It's just nothing but a simple little old box. So, but it, I did show some different kind of features and stuff. So, or, ways of doing things. So maybe it was interesting. I don't know. Yeah, Cartesian printers. That's me. That's what I get. The Cartesian stuff, not all that up in the air business. But he says his father-in-law liked it, so well, he might, score some points with your father-in-law. That's always good. Mark said, I'll retract my Maslow comment. These Delta style printers are not the ones I'd seen years back. Okay, what'd you do? Look them up and see that there's no brick attached to it. I'll not make fun of them. I guess they work, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm on Amazon right now because I was looking at for Delta style printers, but I'm going to put in Maslow since you brought it up. Well, let's see. You can get one free 1-day shipping if you want one. I don't even know what all it comes with because I think I think there's still a lot of stuff you have to supply, especially the bricks. If you get one. Now, this one I'm looking at, it has a 4-star rating. And here's a dude. I'm looking at the reviews. There's 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Okay, here we go. Here's one that gives it 1 star. There's one he's not very excited about it either. Much more complicated than it appears is what he says. He gave it 3 stars. It's I guess it's probably like most things. You either love them or you hate them. Here's another one star. I know the first time I looked these up on Amazon, and man, they had like about a 2-star overall rating, and the comments were just brutal. I mean, and I thought, well, that's kind of the way I would think, just using a little common sense and knowing how stuff works. I don't, don't look like the reviews are super good on that thing. Again, you get some that people say and they love it and all that, but are they a verified purchase? No, that one is not. So who knows? I don't know. That's just a weird thing. I don't know how they ever thought of something like that. But whatever. Okay, yeah, Clyde says the build plate don't move. Yeah. Okay, then. the ones I'd seen use parachute cord to suspend the print head. I don't know about that. All right. Well, it is Friday. My timer went off. It's time for me to get out of here. And I know one thing I got, and I do this every stinking year. I get my car tags. I had to go the other week and get my emission test and all that. Came in, got online, paid to get my car tags. 2 or 3 days later, they send them in the mail, and guess where they're at? They're still sitting on the counter. I have not peeled them off and stuck the little sticker on my plate out there. And of course now, my old sticker, it says April, so most likely I wouldn't get pulled over for an expired tag, because they would only know that it's expired if they pulled me over and then said, "Oh yeah, your birthday was last Sunday, so you're expired here." But so I don't really worry about it too much, but I do that all the time. I'm like, well, I got to stick them on there sooner or later, so I guess I'm gonna stick them on there. Right over to the UPS store, see what they got for me, and then I'll come back and be probably piddling in here, printing some more stuff or whatever. I got to get a camera set up on this thing. That's another little thing. I made this thing. I know it doesn't look like much, but the camera mounts to this part, and then I've just got a hole here, which will be for a 1/4 20 threads, and then it'll fasten to the top of a camera or a tripod. And then that way I can sit outside and enjoy being outside and still be able to look at my camera. The reason that looks so funny is because I'm going to use one of these kind of cameras. This is my security cameras. So it's got that little big round base. And these are kind of heavy too. But I think that'll work. And I mean, it'll be like 1080p. It'd be like just standing here watching it if I put that camera on it. Anyway, let me get out of here. Y'all have a good Friday. And if y'all ain't doing nothing tomorrow night, you know where I'll be. Come join us. Bring you questions, comments, whatever. And we will see you. Everybody have a good one.